Welcome to the Ashram Kitchen. I'm Chef Aaron, and today I'm going to show you two simple, hearty winter soups that could be served separately, or you can serve them together if you like. My first soup I'm going to do is a pear and parsnip soup, just by taking some peeled parsnips. If you don't like to peel your vegetables, you want more nutrients, you don't have to take the peel off. I like to cook for more taste and aesthetics, so I take the peels off a lot of my vegetables that I cook with. I'm just going to chop these up just quite roughly. That's all going to get pureed anyways. Into the bowl. This is about 6 nice sized parsnips, and we're just going to put those right into the pot. I'm going to add some of our pear. Again, take the peel off. Oops. As you can see, the pears are nice and ripe this time of year, so the peel comes off quite easily. If your pears aren't ripe, it doesn't matter because they will cook and soften up quite easily in time. You're going to cook this whole mixture for about 20 to 30 minutes. So to the 6 parsnips, I have 2 nice sized pears. And again, just a rough chop. To our pears and parsnips, we're just going to add 1 whole onion. Again, remove the skin. Rough chop. And right into our pot. To the pear, parsnip, and onion mixture, we're just going to add 1 can of coconut milk and enough water to cover. Rinse out our can. A little bit of salt. And again, for flavor, I like to balance out the bitterness from the parsnips with just a little bit of honey. So I'm going to add to this a tablespoon of honey. Put it on our stove and just let it come to a simmer. It's like I said earlier, it's going to simmer for about 20 minutes to a half an hour until the vegetables are nice and soft, where a fork can go right through them and they break apart. Next soup I'm going to make is a carrot ginger soup. Here again we have carrots. I like to take the peels off. This is about 8 nice sized carrots. And these soups on their own, they're going to feed easily 6 to 8 people. Or together, they'll feed about 12 to 15 people. So, give them a good rough chop. Throw this into our pot. Now to this, I'm going to add about a 2-inch finger, it's quite a big finger, of ginger. Here at the Ashram, we like to use a spoon just so we just get the skin of the ginger, not too much of the flesh. And then we save the peels or the skin to make tea with. The ginger, I want to cut it against the grain and then just give it a rough chop. Again, into the pot with our carrots. Into this, another onion. Again with coconut milk, 1 can, and enough water to cover. To our carrot, onion, and ginger mixture, we're just going to add about a tablespoon of yellow curry powder. Again, about a tablespoon of salt. And to balance out the flavor, 1 tablespoon of honey. Put that on the stove, let it simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes until the vegetables get tender. So I'm going to take my handy dandy hand blender. If you don't have one, a regular blender will do just fine. But for this, I have an industrial size one, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to puree this the pear parsnip soup until it comes to a nice consistency. There we go. As you can see, all the chunks are pureed. That's beautiful consistency. And we have a beautiful pear parsnip soup on its own. Now the same for our carrot. Let's puree it up. Again, as you see, all the chunks are gone. It's a beautiful, nice, creamy consistency. Into a bowl. A beautiful soup on its own. Or, I'm going to take my 2 soups. I'm just going to put them in a measuring cup. It's really important for this trick to work that the soups are pretty much the same consistency. If one is more watery than the other, it's just not going to work, and they're going to run into each other rather than hold against each other. So there I have you can see it's beautiful color, the white of the parsnips, the orange of the carrot. This is what I call yin-yang soup. So by pouring them both together in the bowl, I got half carrot, half parsnips, but with just a couple swirls, I got a beautiful yin-yang symbol. So there's our 2 soups today. I hope you've enjoyed them. This has been a recipe from the Ashram.